a Riot soltou esse vídeo falando de balanceamento do LoL para bronzes. E, mano, eu só estou... Eu vi um pouco e meu Deus, mano. Tanta coisa. Tá, melhor deixar passar aí, vai.
Hi, I'm Riot Scruffy, gameplay lead on League of Legends, here to give you a crash course in game balance. Balance might seem like it's just a lot of numbers and data, but really, it's about making sure you can play any champion you want to.
Com certeza. Com certeza.
This means you don't have to play what the pros are playing, or even what's popular. Our goal is for you to be able to pick whoever you want, simply because you like them. So we put a lot of effort into balancing League. Now let's talk about what that looks like. One of the most important things we do are regular check-ins on every champion. Yep, that's right, all of them. It doesn't matter who's been played a lot, or who got a new skin, or how old it is.
Quem nunca ganhou uma nova skin? A Evelyn ganhou skin da KDA, velho. Pelo amor de Deus. Os caras realmente esquecem do Or e do Zillion também. Pô.
The champion is, or new. Or even if it's one of my personal mains. What really matters is simple. How often does this champion win, and are they doing it in fair ways? If a champion is winning too much, then we'll hit them with nerfs. If they're losing too much, we'll help them with buffs. And if they're doing something weird or ruining the game for other players, we'll make some other adjustments to solve the problem. Our goal is for
Resolvem os trolls até hoje, então.
every champion to win a similar amount, because that shows us that every champion is similarly powerful. And if every champion is similarly powerful, then all that matters are your skills. There's more to
Você pode ser um ADC, clicar, usar todas as habilidades possíveis, mas vai vir um Nasus e te dar um Q e você morre em um segundo.
balance than measuring a champion's overall win rate, though. Some champions do really, really well when pros play them, and others do really good when everyone else plays them. Our goal is for champions to feel great when you play them, regardless of if you're in Challenger or if you've never played a ranked game before. So how do we do that? Magic, of course. And by magic, I mean more data. On top of checking champions' overall win rate, we also look at how they're doing across all levels of play. This helps us make sure a champion isn't stomping through bronze while getting stomped on in plat.
Mas e Laoi é opressivo e tudo? Quem sabe jogar de Laoi e vai dar teamfight e explode tudo?
Once we check all the data, we make a list of all the champs who are too strong and too weak. Then, using a bunch of different methods, we decide how to buff and nerf each champion. For example, if Teemo is crushing in pro games,
Ai, desculpa, time no roubo competitivo. Desculpa.
but just okay everywhere else, we might ask ourselves, how can we make Teemo weaker for pros without impacting him too much for the rest of us? Once we decide how to adjust each champ, we bundle the changes together and patch them into the game every 2 weeks. This may seem like things are constantly changing, but players are smart, sometimes too smart. And they'll figure out if something is too strong or weak pretty quickly. So by patching every 2 weeks, we can make sure League is balanced whenever you log on. Also, we're always watching and adapting. If anything ever gets really far out of line, we'll change them in between patches immediately. You can find a list of League's latest changes in the patch notes. So, let's recap. Balance is good. It lets you play whichever champs you want.
Claro.
So we constantly check the data and adjust champions based on who's too strong and who's too weak. Then we patch these changes into the game every 2 weeks. Repeat forever. And ever. And ever. And ever. And ever. And ever. And ever.
Porque seu jogo não é
Our goal is to
balanceado.
do a good enough job balancing behind the scenes so you don't ever have to think about it if you don't want to. But if you do want to learn more about balance, we really like talking about it through posts, videos, and even social media. Whenever you want to dive in, we'll be here.
Esse vídeo é uma mentira!